Hardin is a city and the county seat of Bighorn County, Montana, United States. The population was 3,505 at the 2010 census. History: the city was named for Samuel Hardin, a friend of developer Charles Henry Morrill. Geography: Hardin is located at 45 degrees 43 minutes 55 seconds north, 107 degrees 36 minutes 45 seconds west, 45.731,824, minus 107.612,542. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 2.57 square miles, 6.66 square kilometers, all of it land. Demographics: 2010 census. As of the census of 2010, there were 3,505 people, 1,301 households, and 850 families residing in the city. The population density was 1363.8 inhabitants per square mile, 526.6 per square kilometers. There were 1,401 housing units at an average density of 545.1 per square mile, 210.5 per square kilometers. The racial makeup of the city was 49.8% white, 0.7% African American, 40.8% Native American, 1.2% Asian, 0.1% Pacific Islander, 2.2% from other races, and 5.1% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 7.1% of the population. There were 1,301 households, of which 37.2% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 43.4% were married couples living together. 15.4% had a female householder with no husband present. 6.5% had a male householder with no wife present. And 34.7% were non-families. 30.7% of all households were made up of individuals, and 14.4% had someone living alone, who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.64 and the average family size was 3.29. The median age in the city was 33.2 years. 29.7% of residents were under the age of 18. 10.1% were between the ages of 18 and 24. 22.1% were from 25 to 44. 24.7% were from 45 to 64. And 13.3% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 48.7% male and 51.3% female. 2000 census. As of the census of 2000, there were 3,384 people, 1,295 households, and 868 families residing in the city. The population density was 2,415.5 people per square mile, 933.3 per square kilometers. There were 1,411 housing units at an average density of 1,007.2 per square mile, 389.1 per square kilometer. The racial makeup of the city was 62.26% white, 0.12% African American, 31.59% Native American, 0.35% Asian, 1.03% from other races, and 4.64% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 5.53% of the population. There were 1,295 households, out of which 36.2% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 46.3% were married couples living together. 16.6% had a female householder with no husband present, and 32.9% were non-families. 29.2% of all households were made up of individuals and 12.7% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.55 and the average family size was 3.16. In the city, the population was spread out with 31.0% under the age of 18, 7.7% from 18 to 24, 26.3% from 25 to 44, 21.1% from 45 to 64, and 13.9% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 34 years. For every 100 females there were 88.8 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 79.6 males. The median income for a household in the city was $28,018. And the median income for a family was $33,729. Males had a median income of $28,493 versus $19,444 for females. The per capita income for the city was $13,041. About 17.2% of families and 23.9% of the population were below the poverty line, including 33.1% of those under age 18 and 13.1% of those age 65 or over. Events. The Hardin Area Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture conducts the annual Little Bighorn Days festival in the third weekend in June. To include the Custer's Last Stand reenactment. Jail. In 2004-05. A Texas prison and jail development consortium convinced Hardin's Industrial Development Authority to float bonds to build the speculative Two Rivers detention facility, a $27 million jail designed for 464 inmates, located on a 40-acre, 160,000 square meters field. The facility was slated to open in July 2007, but the state of Montana did not approve it. The authority bonds defaulted on May 1, 2008. The consortium's contract terminated in January 2009 without any prisoners ever being housed in the jail. In November 2009, the Two Rivers Board hired its fifth director. A reserve fund of $814,000 was earmarked to maintain the building for possible future use. It remained complete and vacant for over 7 years, though it was partially filled for 18 months. By February 2016, empty once again. It had cost the city $582,595 paid to Two Rivers to maintain it since 2004. Due to unpaid interest on the defaulted bonds, its estimated indebtedness had increased to over $40 million by December 2015. Climate. Hardin experiences a semi-arid climate. Coppin BSK, with cold, dry winters and hot, wetter summers. Notable residents: Croy Bierman, National Football League defensive end. Kendall Cross, Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling. Media. Radio. KHDN 1230. Talk. Silent. KRWSLP 100.7. Oldies. Newspapers. Bighorn County News. The original briefs.